A very good morning, everybody, for Wednesday, the 2nd of September. Yes, I've remembered which day of the week it is this time, unlike yesterday, where Ernest corrected me. What have we got? So, high pressure has just been clinging on, but we've got sort of warm fronts and then fronts behind that to spoil the late afternoon of today, and then certainly tomorrow, looking rather damp and probably even a bit of fog on the airfield. As we go through with the synoptic, set unflyable probably tomorrow, but another area of high pressure coming from the Atlantic, maybe to bring something better for the weekend. But for today, slight disappointment really. The front has sped up a bit and is going to introduce the cloud a bit earlier than we were expecting. The winds as well, sort of picking up more of a southwesterly now, and a bit more of a breeze as well. Looking somewhere in the region of about 10 to sort of 20 knots at flying heights. On the ground, hopefully nothing more than about 10 knots, but it's going to keep backing as the day goes on to somewhere in the region of potentially 200 degrees, 210. So at the moment out there, it's sort of just light southwesterly. So we'll try and stay on the main runway as much as we can. You can see the effect of that front out from the west. You can see the cloud spilling in. We haven't really seen too much of that upper cloud yet. You can see sort of isolated bits to the east, and I've got David here as well, who'll be able to provide some expert commentary. But yeah, most of the fronts out to the west. I don't know if you've got anything in particular to say about the speed of the front at the moment.
Yeah, it's too fast.
Yeah.
I think it'll be unsoarable after by 4 o'clock at least.
Yeah. And it's good to see David flying again. You flew your LS6 for the first time since, what was it, 2017?
39 months.
Yeah, far too long. Infrared as well, you'll be able to see that's picking up the cloud that is associated with the front. And the public forecast is showing a bright start and then followed by sort of spits and spots of rain later this afternoon. So not a day to be out particularly late. Though, as we were saying, it probably does remain soarable right up until the point that the front arrives. So top temperatures somewhere in the region of about 17 or 18 degrees, and that sort of links in with what we got on the public forecast. Dew points a tad higher than yesterday. As that front, we're going to be seeing sort of just about double figures, would you say?
For what?
Dew points?
Maybe. No, I was saying, looking at the GFS data, it's saying a temperature of 18 and dew point at 8. So we're giving us 4,000 for the base. That's
a bit better, yeah. Looking at the later run, yeah, 12 Zulu looking slightly below double figures. At the moment, David's site is showing 15 degrees temperature, dew point at 10. I assume all that data is nice and reliable.
Yeah.
As best as possible. And we do have some sort of cumulus out towards the south, sort of low level stuff. Nothing over the airfield yet, a bit of sort of top cover at the moment, but hopefully we'll burn back a bit. PFD for today, yeah, it was looking a lot more colourful about 24, 48 hours ago. But yeah, good sort of down towards the southeast, up around the corner of the TMA, up sort of Didcott's, Buckingham Way, but yeah, nothing particularly good out towards the west today. If we look at the time, hopefully we'll get you going. Locally, we should see cloud base sort of 3,500 feet, shallow cumulus. As morning goes on, does stay good around here. You won't be getting much past sort of, I guess, sort of Marlborough, Membury, before you start hitting sort of slightly worse conditions.
Yes. I'm hoping for a chill Bolton at least.
And under that top cover by about sort of 3 o'clock or so, that is starting to cut off from the west, and you can see the rain spilling in from Wales and into West England. And by this evening, probably a little bit damp, so not a night to leave your glider out necessarily. Site forecast showing, I said, not as fast as it was going to look as it did yesterday, but sort of weak to moderate climbs up to sort of 4,500 feet at the peak of the day. Soundings, still no lark kills at the moment. What did you see for the soundings at all? These are all just RAS predicted. So
yeah, Hurstman, we're not going to be going to Hurstman, so they're not going to be that good.
Yeah.
It just
That
looked
was
like
Buckingham.
it all looked like shallow cumulus, 3,500, 4,000 feet under an inversion at 5,000.
Yeah.
So similar to that.
Yeah, yeah. And sort of TAF, rain this evening, probability 30%, but good up until then, and southwesterly winds. Based on the forecast yesterday, I did no-tam us. We've had a few issues no-tamming us recently, simply because, I don't want to run out of battery, simply because the CAA had been closed for bank holiday, and the weather improved for the beginning of the week. But yes, so we are no-tammed for a busy day. I know we're not going to be quite as busy as that, but it does provide us that little bit of extra situational awareness for those flying around. Fairford's active as well, but you're not going to be heading up that way, but don't be surprised if you see the odd B-52 flying around. Paragliding out towards just near Devizes. Some of the danger areas are also active in the Boscombe area. 17, I think it's probably paragliding again. Yes, that's paragliding. The usual sort of danger areas for Dover, but I don't think you get that far. I don't think you're getting too much up there. Little Granston's got air displays at the moment. We're 27 at the moment. So there may be a Navajo departing later. No jet movements as far as I'm concerned. We'll try and stay on the main runway as much as possible. Maybe towards mid to late afternoon, we might have to think about a switch, but I think most of you will be back by then. There is a grid, so please do come and join that. If you're going aero towing, it makes my life easier. And hopefully we'll see some better conditions in towards the weekend. But it is September. We'll make the most of what we've got. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.